Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and this is a new deck spotlight on a Tess Greymane Tempo Rogue from the professional player, famous streamer Dog. I, of course, love Tess Greymane and everything she's about. I miss Tempo Rogue dearly, and this list fuses all of those things together in the early Witchwood meta, and Dog was finding a ton of success playing this deck at very, very high legend levels, so I wanted to give it a look and give it some gameplay, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So first up, let's talk about the deck and what exactly it's intended to do. So although Tess Greymane is down here at the end, and it might look like this is a build around for a thief style of play, it's really not. There are obviously some thief-centered cards here, or Burgle-style cards like Blink Fox and Hallucination, which do generate you resources from your opponent's class, but that's not the main goal or play style of this deck. It really is a tempo deck first and foremost, or I would almost even go so far as to call this thing a sort of aggro deck. If you look carefully, there's a lot of early aggression in the deck, a lot of damage pieces like Cold Blood, Eviscerate, Leroy Jenkins. So in a lot of ways, it's about killing your opponent, as Rogue is very good to do, alongside just very aggressive early game minions. Things like Hinge Clan Thug, super fast and aggressive, can really hammer home. Even Blink Fox, just one of those early to mid drops that gets stats out onto the board. SI7 Agent, same story. Elven Minstrel refills your hand. Serenite Chain Gang keeps playing minions onto the board, etc., etc. You've also got saps in there to open up your options as far as going face is concerned. You can sap Void Lords or any other annoying taunts right out of the way and just kill your opponent. And if that plan fails, if you don't stick the big Edwin, or you don't just put a lot of pressure and kill your opponent with chip damage throughout the course of the game, finishing them off with Leroy, if that all backfires, if that doesn't work and you can't kill them, then this deck does give you essentially a couple value pieces to play into the late game with success. So not only do you get the generated cards, which can sometimes just be like Death Knights and awesome value cards, but you get cards like Face Collector, which can generate you additional big legendary minions that do crazy stuff. And of course, Tess Greymane can generate just absurd amounts of onboard value, recasting spells, summoning minions. If you actually get a Death Knight off of your Blink Fox or Hallucination, whatever it might be, and you play that Death Knight, then when you play Tess Greymane in the future, any rogue card you played previously will be replayed as opposed to your opponent's class, because you now become the new class, that new hero, which I'll learn in this video, I think, as you'll see, or at least remember in this video, which means, boom, you get to play all your rogue cards once again, which can become absolutely absurd. So this deck has a primary directive, which is establishing that early board, getting that tempo, pressuring really hard, and then killing your opponent. If that backfires, if that fails, you move into the Tess Greymane value line, and you still have some ways to generate potential opportunities to win. And I think that's really cool, that just tossing Tess Greymane on a list that doesn't really necessarily build into her, but does still support her and enable her, that's really, really neat. And that's why I like this deck a lot. So, all that said, now that we've talked about the list, I think the best thing we can do now is just jump into some gameplay of the Dog Tess Greymane Tempo Rogue. What are the safest crafts in your opinion? I don't think anything is safe yet, but if you're going to force me to pick something, then I would say Baku right now is probably your best craft. A couple good Baku decks seem to be popping up. Hunter and Paladin are both great with Baku at the moment, so that's where I would go. Anything in Warlock, frankly, seems good too. Pretty much anything. Maybe the 4-mana 3/5 Taunt Divine Shield if you played an Elemental. Yeah, that might not be too bad, but that kind of makes some sense. Have you seen Firebat's version of what? I don't know. I have not seen any Firebat decks, so I can already answer the question. It's no, but I don't even know what you're talking about, so. I can't really answer with any extra specificity, can I? But I'm happy to. Lucky me, Baku was my second legendary. Nice! Congrats, that's awesome. I don't really know that I need to trade into the second one. He'll probably do that for us. I haven't got Baku yet. We'll just hang tight. He may not end up being good. I think he will, but you never know. That 100x sure seems strong, though. 3 damage is just absurd. It's way better than I thought it would be, too. I didn't think the 3 damage would be that impactful. but it's very, very good. I thought the 1 mana Hunter Hero Power would be better. I thought Gin Greymane would be better. But the problem with that is, speaking specifically about the hero powers, I should say, but the problem with that is that if you don't have 1-drops to play, you can't play a very fast deck. So Baku makes sense because you can play the 1-drops very quickly. It'd still be super aggressive, and you get the bonus damage. But if you think about it from an efficiency standpoint, the Gin Greymane Hunter Hero Power is actually more damage per mana, right? Because it is, you know, you get 2 damage for 1 mana, which is 4 per 2 mana. Whereas with Baku, you only get 3 damage for 2 mana, so it's less efficient. But like I said, you gotta have fast cards to be a good aggro deck, and you can't run 1-drops in Gin Greymane, so that really kills it. Have you tried Quest on her yet? I have not just yet, no, but we're going to before too long. I'm in his Elemental Tempo Mage. Ah, Life Spice, I see. I haven't seen that, no. Was it faster than ours? Because that was, I think, the biggest challenge we had there, was speed. Yeah, let's just play this. I think it's fine to stay on curve. Next turn we can flame into Elven, which is pretty good. We do need to find damage here. This is ultimately a deck that tries to kill you. With all these Cold Bloods and Southsea Deckhands and Leroys and Shadow Steps and everything else. So let's get some damage out of here. Hallucination into Elven Minstrel's pretty good too. I don't really want any of these, to be honest. I might take the Demon Fire just because it helps me push through a taunt or minion or something as a damage spell. But I don't even think that's going to be helpful either. Tess Greymane. Okay.
Here we go.
We're, that's 5, 7, 8 damage. We're 7 damage off right now. We have Sap too, which is really good for those pesky Void Lords. I just realized why I shouldn't run Novice Engineer and Shudderwalk. Yeah, you will burn every card you own in no time at all. that's a chain that you don't really want to start, isn't it? Scary. So we have 6 damage. Leroy right now would be really close to lethal, wouldn't it? Blink Fox instead. I guess we can play a couple of these. That's fine. We do have Tess, so Warlock cards at this point do have quite a bit of value. Sure. Let's do this too. It does give me a demon. It's kind of cool. Because I have the Demon Fire. Alright, let's see what we can piece together here for damage soon. No pressure yet. No Cold Bloods, no Eviscerates, no Southsea Deckhands. The 1 Sap is very, very important, though. That's going to be very handy. I mean, he may just be dead. We have... Oh, no, actually, he's never dead because we don't have any damage in hand. I take that back. He won't be dead. He absolutely won't be dead. Howl Fiend incoming. Oh, God. Don't tell me that, dude. Don't. Howl Fiend treachery stuff? Like, don't do that. Or do you mean we're going to get a Howl Fiend ourselves? That'd be fine because we're not forced to play it. But if he Howl Fiend treacheries me and does some shenanigans, I'm going to be real upset. So that is 7 damage. He's cubing the Mountain Giant. That's kind of fine. I mean, I don't want to die, and we're close to dying, but he's also not playing. He's also not playing threats yet. So that's 24, obviously. I don't want to sap one of those. I have to save the sap for. A Void Lord here. The question is, what do I do? Do I have to SI7 here? Just keep building a board? Just trust in this Tar Creeper and try to win the game next turn? Or do I... Oh, boy. I don't know, guys. I can get 4 damage out of this. We have 7 in hand. That puts him to 11. I don't know what to do. I need to draw Leroy is what I need to do. I'm going to keep going face. I don't think we want to... This gives him a Defile. I don't want to do that. I guess I can do it here. +1 attack. Swapping won't help us, but +1 attack could. Illidan's the best card, but I need to kill the guy soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this just in case it matters. It really could matter. It could make a huge difference. We're like putting this game on next turn, by the way. Like we're saying somebody's gonna win this game very quickly. Because I'm basically just totally disrespecting the Mountain Giants. I'm saying like, yeah, screw the Mountain Giants. I don't care. And it might come back to bite us, right? We'll see. We'll see. We're technically still alive. That's fine. Especially if he goes face, we might be able to return win here. Let's see. It's 24 and we're 26. Hellfire kills us, I guess. Ironbeak Owl Hellfire was the lethal opportunity there that we didn't spot. I think Owl is becoming more common compared to Spellbreakers. So that mana alignment might be something we should watch in the future. Tess might deal quite a bit of damage to your face. She might. We're not going to play her this game, so that'll be just fine. He's trading! Oh my god, we made him scared. I love it. I love it. That's not enough damage right now. Let's go ahead and kill this guy, right? And then we will, wait, how much damage is this? This is only 3, 4, not nearly enough yet. We're gonna play the Elven Minstrel, try to hit like a Leroy or something here. Edwin and Hinch Clan Thug are both just garbage. I see is 18. I can Flame Imp, I guess, but it dies to the Owl. I'd have to trade into the Owl, which puts me so low. I go down to 21, but he didn't have lethal last turn, so I don't guess I'm super worried about lethals right now. Let's go ahead and he traded last time, so he might trade again because he might be very nervous. The problem with using my weapon is I don't have a kill next turn with Leroy. I only have 12 damage with Leroy because I can't weapon up and double Leroy. I don't know. We're still just running this one real close to the edge here. We're taking some very big risks and gambles here. Oh boy. Well, I can kill that Mountain Giant and sap the other one if I get desperate here, if I have to stay alive. Like, we can use the deckhand. Did my headphones just die? Why don't I hear things? Is this lethal? It's 3, 7, 9. Can I fit in the Sneaky Devil? 6, 7, 9. I think that's lethal, right? 6, 7, 9.
Here we go.
I gotta plug my headphones in. They stopped working. I can't hear anything. It's really triggered me. Woo! We did it, boys. We did it, boys. The Sneaky Devil. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about the Sneaky Devil? I gotta plug these in, I guess, because I thought they were charged, but they're new, so I don't even know. Let's see if that does it. I feel so empty without hearing things for some reason. They're still not working. Maybe they're just dead. Forever. Game sounds? We're back! I hear you again. That was a good win, guys. That was fun. That was very, very fun. Again, we had to play it that way. We had to play it that way. I know a lot of people were probably freaking out watching the Mountain Giants just stand there. And we got a little lucky that he decided to play defensively with them instead of aggressively, which might have been a misplay on his front, by the way. I don't know the answer to that question, but we had to just put ourselves in opportunities to win. Like, we had to find windows to kill him, and we did. And we had just enough mana. Worked out perfectly. Whoa! Whoa! I love it. I am so happy right now that he's playing Gin Greymane, because first off, it means no Shutterwalk. Yes. Also, he's creative and fun and doing something unique. Yes. Change title to Regis is sneaky. That was a good win. Yeah, I'm really proud of that one. That was a lot of fun. Really, really happy with how that went.
Here we go.
Man, this is not bad next turn. You got a 4/4. I like this card. I was, you know, I thought it was going to be good, and I think it will be still, which is nice. Pretty darn nice. Do you remember me, says Ryan? Well, there's a lot of Ryans, so maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Pinky Chew, thanks to the 4-viewer host. Even Shaman ain't a joke. Actually fairly good with Elemental Package. Yeah, I bet. I'm curious to see here what happens. Oh, no. You killed my Hinch Clan Thug. I'm very angry at you now. It's very rude. Very rude. Hey, Regis, what do you think so far of the expansion? I'm having fun. I still get a little triggered by Shutterwalk turns that are excessively long, but we haven't seen too many of those today, or in fact, 0 of those today, I think. So day 2 is much, much better than day 1 in that regard. All the same, still enjoying it regardless, because there's a lot of fun cards, cool, fun, crazy things happening, etc., etc. So I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Now I wish I hadn't played this. I should have just held it. There's no reason to play it last turn. It didn't do anything. It gave me initiative. I thought maybe it'd trade into a totem or whatever, but it actually ended up doing nothing. And we know he's going to have a turn 4 play because he's an even deck. Like, he's not going to totem, so it was a dumb play. So we'll shift over to that instead. Whoa! Hello, Golden Alakir. Looking awful good, dude. I can't hear him. Can you guys? Most people can, I think. Yeah. Should be able to hear me fine. Maybe a refresh? How do sub-rankings work? What do you mean, Rivake? Oh, you mean like the badges that people have? It's just based on time. So when you first start, you get a common Hearthstone gem. After 3 months, you get a rare Hearthstone gem. After 6 months, you get a epic Hearthstone gem. And then finally, after 1 year, which nobody has gotten to yet because we haven't had a year yet, you will eventually get a legendary Hearthstone gem. Legendary. Is it ever worth sapping a Flame Tongue Totem here, guys? Just to clear the board. Man, it sure seems bad, but part of me wants to do it.
So many.
Is it bad? I don't know if it's bad. I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care.
This guy's toast.
I don't want to sap these because they come back harder and worse, right? But
Here we go.
let's do it. It's probably bad, but that's okay. We have Alec here to test, so I'm feeling kind of greedy. Feeling kind of greedy. And we do have the 3/3 on board too, so if he plays the Flame Tongue, it looks like we'll get a trade through it, right? Like, hopefully. We can play Hero Power Hunch Clan Thug as a nice little rebuild there. Alakir into Tess is happening, and that's going to be incredible, honestly. And Alakir cold. This was sitting in my hand, I didn't even notice it. Oh my god. Well, this is a lethal opportunity. Screw Leroy! Who needs Leroy when you have Alakir Coldblood? What? That is, needless to say, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty darn good. Yeah, let's just do this. Gonna start going face because we have Alakir Coldblood, guys. If we draw the other Coldblood, it would be a 22 damage, 10 mana combo. Oh boy. Oh boy, I can't wait. That means we'd have lethal as soon as we got the mana right now. Oh, that's good for the trade. That's really nice. You can clear. Well, not clear, but you can clear the chain gangs. Oh, he can almost clear. That didn't help too much there. He just, I mean, I think it's probably good to play the Flame Tongue. That's a sensible thing to do, but that didn't really help you too much. I can Hinch Clan, but it's not great right now because that 4/3's out there. Let's try to hit a good card here. I guess Thrall's kind of good with Tess, isn't it? I mean, I don't really want to evolve the Alakir, though. Snow Fury Giant, I'm never going to be able to play. So that's terrible. I don't know if Thrall is... Oh, I will replay my Rogue cards. You're right. We learned this yesterday and I've already forgot. I already forgot. You're right. We're going to replay Rogue cards once I become Thrall. So that is actually really good. Okay. I like that then. That's good news. I'm gonna hold those for Thrall, I think, right? Like, let's just attack that. We also have to be mindful of just winning the game. Like, this is already a 14 damage combo with Leroy too. Like, if we soften him up, we can do some pretty crazy stuff. Vicious Scalehide. That is a great turn! Mad respect, man. That is annoying. Oh boy. That is a big problem. That's a really, really big problem. I think we'll just Thrall. Because I'm at 10 health. I'm almost dead. I gotta deal with this somehow. I could Alakir it and kill it, but then my Alakir's dead. And that's my only turn. I take 4 again. If I Thrall, I can... I don't know what to do. If Thrall, I go to 15. But he has 14 on board. At least. I might have to Alakir that, guys, just to stay alive for a turn.
Welcome.
I think I might have to.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
I might have to. Natazadai, dude. Thanks for dropping the tier 1 sub. That's so nice, man. Tier 1 subs are always amazing. I really appreciate that, dude. I mean, we could get a taunt here, and that'd be super handy, but it's not by any means guaranteed. I think I'm going to Alakir, and then I'm going to replay the Alakir with Tess, guys. I know we lose the Thrall Rogue shenanigans, but I think I have to do this to stay alive. Do I take the 5? I guess I take the 5. I was thinking about just trading it in both, but I guess this actually does set up more defense, technically. And now I can heal with Thrall if I get desperate, right? But then I lose the Alakir resummon too off Tess, which might be really good. Like, this might just be the right play now. An 8 mana card that summons an Alakir is kind of fine in the scheme of things, right? In fact, I probably will. I'll probably end up Southsea deck handing and, oh, am I dead? Am I dead? I'm dead. Well, never mind. We're dead. So that's... that answers that question. That answers that question. So I would have actually been better off that turn trading Alakir in twice, as I thought perhaps would be better. But, you know, we had to go for the high roll stuff. Epic AC says... or no, he doesn't say anything. He dropped the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Epic AC, dude. Welcome. You and Natazadai both, I think, triggered a little baby subtrain. Not a long one, but a short one. Thanks, guys. Really, really do appreciate it. Also, did I miss a sub from BCJ Carrier? When did that happen? That's showing on the dashboard 20 minutes ago, but I don't remember that coming through. Was that a resub? I don't think I saw that ever. Is BJC still here? BJC's not here. Uh-oh. Did you guys see that come through? I never did. I think that's a resub, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Baku Hunter. Unheard of. This is a problem for us, though. Actually, maybe we get a big Edwin and we win early. I don't know. That's a possible path to success. If we get like a backstab here that's super cheap. Get like us a big ol' Edwin out. Just go ham on turn 3. Tark Reaper's kind of good, too. I don't know. I don't think a 6/6 Edwin's enough, so I might wait for turn 4 on this at least and play the Tark Reaper next turn. That's pretty good too. Hopefully this lives so I can Shadow Step it, right? It will live, okay. Oh, that's a good Shadow Step target too, but I think I have to go for the Edwin to win this game, guys. I think we have to race basically here. I think it's important that we kill him before he kills us, because we're eventually going to lose if we don't just do something crazy. So maybe an 8/8 Edwin's enough? That's not bad at all if he has to trade this minion in. Oh, he didn't decide to trade it in. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta go for the Edwin. I don't know if he has, like, Hunter's Mark. I don't think they run Hunter's Mark in this deck at all, so we're going for it. It's not the biggest Edwin ever, but it allows us to race and compete.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
We can now win in 3 turns, right? So he's got a race on his hands now. Viscerate 2 is extra damage, so actually we can probably win sooner than 3 turns. We're just gonna try to win the race. Oh, that sucks. The Viscerate's coming next turn, I guess, then. We'll probably just face Collector into Viscerate. Try to get a big defensive legendary, maybe. Yeah, we will. Oh, that is a god tier draw.
Here we go.
It honestly doesn't even matter, because this is presumably going to live. Let's see, that's 4.
Here we go.
If the Edwin dies, I don't actually have lethal next turn. But if the Edwin dies, I'm winning anyway, because he's trading the 4-2 in. Wow, oh my god, Natizadai, whose name I cannot say, just re-upped that sub with the tier 3 sub, dude. Are you see? Oh no! He won't trade though, so we're still gonna win. He won't trade. There's no way he trades. So we're gonna win because of this freaking Leroy. Oh my god, dude. We got this Leroy off of the Echo, dude. That's so great! Oh, that's perfect. I'm so happy right now. We never win this game without that Leroy, I don't think. I mean, Tyrant Shaking perhaps puts me back in the mix, but that is beautiful. Natizadai, man, thank you for the tier 3 sub. That's nuts, man. You're joining a very, very elite crowd there. He says I pushed the wrong button first time. Hey, no worries. I thank you for following up, man. That's crazy. You now have the Golden Regis emote, which only, I think, 6 other people have, one of which is me.
Welcome.
So that's nice.
Make some room by the hearth.
Also, that pumped us up to 612 on the sub count, because your sub counts for 6 points, and I go by points. Bontu just dropped the Twitch Prime sub too, so thank you, Bontu. Welcome. God, I'd like to do this, but we have to be able to get some chip damage in first. And Bontu, thank you as well, man. Not to minimize the value of a normal sub, that's great too. And that put us at 613 on the sub count. All new record. I gotta write down these records or I'm gonna forget where we peak at, because we do lose subs along the way sometimes. So 613 is the current sub record. That is nuts. We're actually getting close to 625 again. Like, guys, we triggered 2 sub goal giveaways yesterday at 550 and 575, and now today we've already hit the 600 mark. And thanks to that insane sub from Natezadai, whose name I still don't think I'm saying remotely close to correct, but I'm trying my hardest, so please bear with me. We're actually moving on up to close to 625 again, too. That is bonkers. We've gained like 25 sub points today, I think, or 26 maybe. Crazy. We're actually at 614. I was wrong.
Is Leroy Jenkins worth crafting for a noob? Equals P.
Ram says, or Ramses, probably, yeah. Leroy's been one of the most consistent classic legendaries in the whole set. Like, he's been good for a very long time, and it appears he'll continue to be good for a while. For a long time. So, I think, yes. Leroy's been historically one of my highest recommended crafted cards. It's a book reference. No tie is the first part. You got the second part down right. No tie. I'll just call you no tie then. That's easy. No tie. No tie, no tie, no tie. It's going to be hard for me to remember that, but I will do my best. No tie. Leroy. Hey, Bandak21, how's it going? Do you consider Shutterwalk OP? I don't consider it OP, no, but I consider it super broken. And that is an important distinction. By broken, I mean like it literally breaks the game, as in, you know, it makes turns take way longer than they're supposed to. From an animation standpoint, it is completely broken. So that's my problem with the card, more than anything else, I think. This might be better when he doesn't have a weapon up, but it's also better before he can buff his dudes. So I kind of want to Kind of want to play it now. Just kill a dude, and then he's only at 4 damage, so he might not be able to deal with this. This is potentially worth a backstab. There aren't that many good minions. I mean, Raid Leader's a better backstab target, I guess, so we'll hold. We'll hold for Raid Leader. That might be alright. Are the Druid Legendaries good? So far, it looks like no. Looks like they are not good just yet. That could always change, but at the moment, they look kind of bad. And there's that Raid Leader we were talking about. Never thought I'd be saving removal for Raid Leader, by the way. That is something. That is something, alright. I guess we'll play the Elven Minstrel here. I probably will coin a weapon, too. Oh, I cannot coin a weapon if I play Elven Minstrel. I need to learn to count. But either way, this is fine. I was thinking coining a weapon with Blink Fox, but we can't do that. I don't understand how you can make Shutterwalk go infinite grumble. You gotta do stuff in the right order. I would explain it, but I'll mess it up. Basically, you need to Murmuring Elemental your Shutterwalk the same turn so that your Grumble puts multiple instances of Shutterwalk back into your hand at 1 mana. And that way it's guaranteed if you Murmuring Elemental. If you don't Murmuring Elemental, I don't think it's guaranteed, so it can mess up a little bit sometimes, but... Whew, that's a lot of Leroy damage with the coin, guys. That's an 18 damage combo we're sitting on right there. That might be worth it. If we can get him to 18 and not have a taunt up, at 10 mana we have an 18 damage Leroy combo, right? Like the old school 4 mana Leroy combo. So, right, we have, it's 8 mana for 12 and then another 3 mana to get to the 18 mark, which puts it at, of course, just the right amount for us. Does he trade here? I hope he just starts going face. Probably be good for me. We do not have a dragon, so this card sucks. Oh boy, we're in trouble. That's a lot of damage.
Watched your YouTube videos a lot, love your stuff, so felt like I'd contribute.
Hey, thank you, 3 seconds, dude. That's really, really nice. Thanks to the 500 bits, man. That's quite a bit bomb. Pretty sure that's your first bits around these parts, so thanks for starting off with a giant one, dude. That's very kind. Very, very nice of you. That's a good sap target. That's a good sap target, just to take the stats off the board. I may face Collector here just to play something and slow him down, like a little speed bump. Oh my god. Well, we might be using the coin for something else, it turns out, guys. We might be using the coin for something else. Because right now we can't get him to 18, right? That's the problem. He's got to be at 18. Alright, Lyra. I need something to Shadow Step, too, though, to make Lyra worth it. He's not going to trade. He's not going to trade. Oh, my goodness. What does that mean? What does that mean? I think that means I Shadow Step the Echo dude, right? But how do I stay alive here? I have to also live. That's another issue. Lyra can certainly give me... I'm not even remotely close to lethal yet. I might have to cold blood something here to trade, actually, to stay alive. That's a good way to stay alive. I don't know that I can echo the dude. I might not be able to echo the dude. I think I have to do this buff into the 4/4 and then this dude into the 2/2 to even live, right? Let's see what Lyra gets us, though. She could always... she could always change that! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not what I wanted, not what I wanted, not what I wanted. Actually... Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna... This has to die. We're gonna value trade here. We're gonna value trade here, and we're gonna divine him. And then we're gonna shadow step. Holy Fire is so good! Holy Fire is so freaking good! Woo! Okay, so we're at 15. He has to kill Lyra. Like, he's gotta respect the... Oh, God. Alright, I think we just Holy Fire, don't we? And set up for a good Tess. We're gonna be setting up for a great Tess Greymane here. We might as well play this. I don't think anything else really matters. He's not gonna kill it. Oh my god. I can actually Calamos heal next turn, guys. I'm playing an elemental. Calamos heal. Oh god, I need a sap for that Tyrion though. I need a sap for that Tyrion. I can Calamos heal Shadow Step Calamos. I wouldn't have played that. That gave me a good... Oh, never mind. Oh, no. This is a freaking battle for the ages. I can Calamos heal. Give me a sap. If I sap, I don't need to Calamos heal yet. Oh god, I really need a sap. Oh god, I really need a sap. I might have to Leroy that. That's too scary. I can Leroy that. I can also heal, but this just... it doesn't even help because I give him 5 damage. I can't Leroy that. I Calamos heal, I go up to... it's a 12 health heal, right? So I go up to 22 and he has 15 on... That Divine Favor was absolutely gross. Oh my god. I mean, Tess isn't too bad either at this point, but... I don't know what to do. I can't AoE, like that doesn't help. This doesn't do anything. Oh my god. So we know he has even more damage in hand. I might be dead. I haven't done the math here. It heals for 12, doesn't it? Not 6? Yeah. So he has 12 plus, it's 14, he has 18 at least, and probably more because he has like another raid leader too. He could play raid leader and Vine Cleaver to kill us here. He probably has lethal. I mean, we can play Tess here and she's gonna do a lot, but yeah, that's lethal. Raid leader, Vine Cleaver. Oh. Well, he just missed lethal, we know for a fact, because... We know, because he had the Vine Cleaver in hand, right? Vine Vision does a hand. Vine Vision pulls from your hand. He traded a bunch in. Yeah, he just missed lethal. That's sort of annoying. Okay. I mean, I don't think this is going to be enough, right? But... we are going to cast Holy Fire, so maybe it's enough. I don't know. We're going to give him a 5-attack weapon, so that's a problem. But we're going to test, and a lot's going to happen. We're going to get a Holy Fire. Calamos could maybe clear the board if we get the Calamos 3 damage, and then the Holy Fire on the 7/6. We might be alive. I don't know if we're alive, though. It's pretty unlikely. Pretty unlikely at this point. There's the Holy Fire. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Divine Him. That's good. Mind Vision's fine. Is that it? Feels like we should have had more. So we're still dead. What did Calamos? He doesn't actually... oh, he doesn't do anything? I thought the battle cry still went off. So it's not... of course, it's not like Shudderwalk. Okay, well then we're dead. We're dead then. That sucks. Man, that was fun, though. That was crazy. We almost did it. A Divine Favor is what killed us. If he hadn't got the Divine Favor, we would have been totally fine. The version we played didn't run Divine Favor, so that's interesting. Yes, it does. That's right, Waving. Yeah, somebody will always play Shudderwalk. Yeah, it's exactly right, and it will always suck. It will always be annoying if they don't fix it. So that's the problem. Like, even if it's bad, it will still be played and it will still be annoying. And that's no fun. Okay, that's a weird hand. Not a good hand, I think. He thinks it's a bad hand. I'm gathering from this match that you can't really play this deck without Face Collector. No, I think you actually can. That game was kind of weird. Like, that's not how we normally win. We normally win by pressure. We just got on the back foot against a very fast, aggressive deck, and we're forced to play pretty defensively, so... Oh, Game Greymane Paladin. I haven't seen this yet. This is new to me. I've seen a list, but I haven't played against it. I don't get what's so annoying about Shadow Rock. It takes like 3 minutes to end turn sometimes.
Reporting for duty.
And that's not fun. To watch your opponent go through animations for 3 minutes, that sucks.
Here we go.
That's the problem with Shadow Rock. I'm going now because it's late in you. I'll make sure to respond quick about the sub giveaway. Yeah, give me a day still or so, Matthew, to send you the info, dude. It takes me a while to send out the notifications, and then it also can take a little bit to get you the prize, just because I'm like so busy all the time. But I'll do my best to push through on that stuff. I have time this weekend, so it shouldn't be too bad. You prefer Sap over Keliseth? I don't prefer anything. This isn't my list. This is Dog's list. But I do think it's better, yes, to answer your question. I do indeed think it's better. Because you also have Eviscerate, right? It's not just Sap. This is still Murlocs. I haven't seen Murloc, Gin, Greymane, Paladin. It's pretty cool looking. Very curious how this goes. You think I should craft Baku? Seems like one of the better crafts right now, but it's still so early to say. Oh, it's so important that those didn't hit. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful, gracious RNGesus, for that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's just clear the board, I guess. Let's just clear the board, I guess. Make sure to do this in the right order, Regis, you moron. Make sure to do this in the right order. Don't screw this up like every other time in your life. Every other time. Hola, guapo. Hey, handsome. Thanks, Lucianos. Hola, guapo, right back at you. How do you enter the sub giveaway? You don't have to, not. You just automatically entered. Any subs are automatically entered. So you'll just be in every list that you're a sub. So if we get to 625, your name will be there. Unfortunately, I can't give you extra entries just because you have a higher tier sub. That is not allowed, but you will still just automatically be entered, so you don't have to even think about it. It's easy, easy. Let's see here, let's see here, let's see here. Keliseth, Shadowstep, Keliseth, Shadowstep, Keliseth. Oh, I miss it, dude. I wish I could still do that. I mean, I guess we can, technically. The deck wouldn't necessarily be as good anymore, but... This really might not be a bad Edwin turn, guys. Let's start here and see what happens. Oh my goodness. All of these things are great. I kind of want to take Blessing of Kings right now. Uther, I think, is too slow for us, though. I guess Spiker Steed probably lines up the best, honestly. Although this is a lot of damage in a future turn. I kind of want to Edwin this turn. So I might take the Blessing of Kings just to pressure as much as possible. Our hand is looking like it's all aggression, right? So let's take this, and let's Eviscerate one of these, and try to keep as many minions alive as possible here. And I'm even going to Shadow Step the 3-1. That'll be nice. To get an even bigger Edwin. Now, I don't know. This deck could run... I guess it does run Sunkeeper Tarim. Oh boy, I didn't think about that. I guess if he plays Tarim, I'm actually going to have a pretty good answer to it with Blessing of Kings. So I'm okay with that. I might save this Shadow Step, though, because I'm going to respect the Tarim at least a little bit. Right, we can always Shadow Step Leroy too, so we do have value for it. Now, if he goes for the Sunkeeper Tarim here, right, we just Blessing of Kings and trade into the Tarim, because he doesn't have any other minions to play with it, so it'd be fine. And he might feel compelled to, because he's like, oh, this board's going to kill me, right? I have to. And then we have a pretty good board again. We hit him for 6, and we put ourselves really close to a Leroy Lethal on turn 8. I think we'd be happy with that. No Tarim. No level up, because it doesn't exist. Just a bunch of dudes. And a crystal dude. Do we have lethal here? We have 18 plus 2 is 20. We don't have lethal yet, guys. We do not have lethal yet, I don't think. Thinking about making a 10-10, though. But God, again, Tarim is a major issue. Oh boy, this is now a very, very tough turn. How much damage do I actually have? 12, 14 plus 4 is 18. Even without committing to... Man, if I had a sap, I'd feel better about Sunkeeper Tarim, because then I could just guarantee the Leroy lethal next turn. I could... Let me count again. 12 plus 6 is 18, 21. I just don't have it, guys. I just don't have it. So now it's like, do I have to respect the stupid Tarim? Well, I know I gotta do something, so we're gonna do something. I guess I'm gonna split. No, because that 5/5 is too threatening if I split. We're just gonna go mostly face here and just hope there's no taunt. I don't know. Or play for a maybe just play for a sap down the road. I don't know. This is a tough turn. Big dilemmas here. Big dilemmas. Tyrion off, or if he gets Tarim off the top, I swear, dude, I'm gonna be really sad. Level up is not in the deck, so Stegon on might not be too bad. That's totally fine. We're good there. We're good there. Poisonous is actually great. If he gets Poisonous, I'm happy because he thinks he's safe. Volcanic Might ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna do it. You gotta trade into the Tintin, right? Gastropod actually is a problem. Shoot. Alright, so I just need to test Noble Sack. Redemption is a problem too, though. Wait a minute. There's there's a couple secrets here that cause problems for me. Wait a minute. There's a couple secrets here that cause problems for me, guys. How I can actually Redemption's fine. I beat Redemption, so I actually just run this in, right? If it's oh no, wait. If is it Noble Sack or is it Redemption? If it's Noble Sack, I need to use my weapon. If it's Redemption, I need to use Edwin. Right? I think it's Redemption, because why else would you play this? Why else would you play this? Oh my god, I have to hurry. Oh my god, I have to hurry. Oh my god, I have to hurry. Go back into the field. Woo! It was Redemption. Oh my god, I have to hurry. Ooh, I guess I could have used Leroy anyway if it was either, but I was scared if I lost the Shadow Step that I was going to lose the damage. What was the best way to actually do that turn? What was the best way to do that turn? You got Leroy with Shadow Leroy. Yeah, we know we got lethal. I'm saying if we play the Leroy first and it's Noble Sack, if we attack with Leroy, Leroy dies, and then we don't have damage because we lose the Shadow Step. We have to attack the Edwin into the 1/2. So if we didn't know it was Noble Sack or Redemption, we had to process it right. Javs says that was the best way. We had to minimize the risk of losing Leroy Shadow Step because we didn't know it was Redemption or Noble Sack. We had to find the in-between spot, essentially, where it was the right order. Edwin doesn't die at a Noble Sack. It doesn't matter because then we lose the... Oh, that was the best way because Edwin does... You're right. Yes, you're right. That's why it was the best way, because Edwin lives to the Noble Sack. Then we... No, wait. If Edwin had died to the Noble Sack... If Edwin had gotten Noble Sack, we wouldn't have had lethal that turn, right? I'm out. I don't know. We won the game. It's good. Aha! We won the game. You did the best way, just a little slow. Okay, good. That works for me. I'll take it. That sounds like a good plan. It would have taken another turn. Attack with dagger. Leroy attack. Edwin attack. Attack with dagger. But what if it had not... No, that would have lost us the game, right? Yeah, that would have lost us the game. If it... Yeah. Attacking with dagger, then Leroy attacking would have killed us. Wouldn't it? No. Yeah, it would have, because... Well, no, it wouldn't have. It would have been fine, too. That would have also been fine. Yeah, that would have been okay as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear. Because I'm scared of Rockpool Hunter. It's not a Gin deck or anything. It's just straight up Murlocs. That's weird. That would have been fine too, right? It doesn't matter. I'm over it. I don't want to think about it anymore because it's going to make my brain hurt. I don't want my brain to hurt. How much do you know about Spanish? A little bit about Spanish, not a ton. I would argue that I know enough to like survive if I were dropped into Mexico or Spain. I could read some signs and like occasionally talk to people, but well, not really talk to people. No, that may be a misnomer. But I wouldn't be totally helpless. I could ask how to get to the bathroom and stuff, you know, like that kind of thing. I can conjugate pretty well in Spanish. I still remember how to conjugate. It's vocabulary where I'm a little off. I don't remember that much vocabulary. But conjugating verbs and stuff is no problem. This was a good grab, by the way. I like Valenier. With Tess, we could have multiple Valeniers here. That would be a lot of fun. I think we have to respect these darn Murlocs still.
Aha!
As much as I don't really want to. You know what? We're gonna have combo anyway, so let's go ahead and play the Hinge Clan Thug too. Just to get a big guy out. I think that'll help us a lot here. He's out of cards, and I want to play as many cards as I can too, just in case he goes for like an earlier Divine Favor. It looks like we might be able to stabilize the board here, which could be really handy as far as winning this game is concerned. You have a Spanish fan here. Nice, dude. I can tell from your use of Spanish. I just said Spanish, really funny. Spanish. It's a good trade. Oh, he might go here too. That's good. That's also nice. No, he's going face. Mad respect letting me have the value trade there. Mad respect, sir. I actually think it's right, though. It's probably good. Let's play this and kill the 3-2, and then we'll kill the other 3-2, and then we'll play an Elven Minstrel for some reload. Although, we could play Serenite Chain Gang instead. I mean, we could try to set up Valenier Serenite Chain Gang. That would be amazing. But I think that's a little greedy. I think I'm going to do this instead. And I'll tell you why. Just in case that last card's Divine Favor, I do not want it beating me. I mean, it will still beat me probably because I have too many cards in hand. But if I draw 2 more, it's going to be even worse. And that this also helps protect the Hinge Clan Thug, which is nice. That's really good. Especially because I can now activate it with Valenier. Call to Arms is good. Don't snipe that! He's got 2 more snipes. That sucks. It's probably going to be good. And likely have to Valenier here, and likely have to kill both Knife Jugglers, so. Oh, that is brutal. I mean, I'm still glad we can kill the Knife Jugglers, but that sucked. That really sucked. Is this the right play? It doesn't establish any board. But it's going to make a big old Leroy. I'm not sure this is the right play. I need to kill the Jugglers, but I also just need to do stuff. I might just hallucinate instead and kill 1 Juggler. Maybe Consecration's the card. You know what? Ghostly Charger's also pretty good. Let's do that. That's kind of the middle road here. I dig it. I dig it. It's almost exactly like Valenier, right? It just trades better next turn without me taking additional damage. You know anything about Swedish? I don't. No, I don't know anything about Swedish. Sorry for my bad English. It's complicated to talk, but I can understand you perfectly. Nice, Lucianos. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll parse it out. I know not everybody is native to an English-speaking country. That's not a problem at all. I totally get it. This is gonna hurt bad. But I think we have to do it, right? Oh, boy. We're hitting a lot of damage here soon, but am I gonna live long enough is the question, right? Am I gonna live long enough for the damage to matter? If this hits Leroy and we can Cold Blood Leroy, that's a 14 damage Leroy plus 4 on board. Plus 4 in hand is 22. I think we'd still be shy. Oh my god, he has 2 damage right now. I think we can stabilize, but I would love a taunt. I'll tell you that. Oh boy, I'd love a taunt. And I gotta be able to clear stuff too. Like, these minions aren't gonna be small. They're actually gonna be big. Oh, that's not too bad. Well, it is bad, actually. Am I gonna have to... I can Cold Blood kill that, so that's fine. Oh, do we have lethal? Let's see. This is 14, 17, 18, 22 guaranteed. And then if this hits Leroy, it's lethal, right? Let's see if this hits Leroy. It's a 1 in 3. If this hits Leroy, it's lethal. Cool. That's 18. Yeah, that's lethal. Cool. It's a pretty good play, guys. Oh boy, that was a good win. That was fun. I liked that. That was an enjoyable adventure. That was quite a game. Serious question, what is your beard care routine like? You're gonna be disappointed. It's basically nothing. I soap it. I just wash my face in the shower, and I don't even shampoo my beard. I don't use any oils or anything like that. What else do I not do? Trying to think of things I don't do. I do trim it. I use like an electric beard trimmer to trim the bottom, and I clean up the neck and the cheeks a little bit, you know. And I manually trim the mustache so it's not over my lips too much. And that's it. That's all I do. And I mean, I guess I shorten the sides a little bit. This is a debate amongst a lot of beard people I'm somewhat aware of, I think. So people let this go really long and just make sure it's always combed down, because otherwise it can get kind of bushy, you know. But I do fade it up, essentially. Starting about here, I start to fade up the beard so it's not too bushy on the sides. I find that my hair is so thick that even if it gets long, it still looks less tidy. If I fade it, it looks a little better. But that's a debate. Depends on your personal beard, probably. Alright, let's kill some dudes. We are the dude murderers. That's our job. Ooh, somebody just opened a golden Dollmaster Dorian on my my friends list. Grats if you're watching, person. It looks sick trimming on point and combing. Well, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're going to do Rush Warrior after this. That's right. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get the big guy out here. He seems good. We have a good turn 4, too. Might want a weapon again, but yeah, it's, you know, it's one of those things, like, my beard's gotten way better over time. Even if you probably go look at older videos in the last year or two. I pay more attention to the beard now. I work at it more. Like, it takes upkeep, you know? It takes, like, practice, almost. Like, to learn what your beard's about and what shape best suits your face. And, like, I know for me, for instance, I have a tendency to get a really pointy chin down here. Like, this part can get very pointy pretty regularly. Because I actually, you can't really tell much, but I have a very pointy triangular face. Like, and that actually, the beard helps kind of round it out. But that basically means that I have to keep this shorter than this to keep it kind of as a flat line. So you like learn that stuff as you go. It just takes practice. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I have not yet seen this tech. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it in action yet. Somebody was talking about this on Twitter. The dude just drew 5 shaman cards. Are they any good though? That's the question, right? Like, were any of those good? I'm not so sure. I'm not quite confident they were. I mean, maybe he got like a nice Earth Shock or like, I don't know, something nice. Who knows? I like how he cycled the Ancestral Healing into a new one, by the way. I think that was a smart read. It was a smart read. You have a majestic beard, Regis. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. What are we talking about? We're talking about my beard. Well, if you wake up lost in Sweden, message me. All right, Lord Firefist. I'll try to remember that it was exactly you that's from Sweden. I also know Waving It Fat is from Finland, so if I need to hop over to the other, you know, Scandinavian countries, I know he's a really big, very patriotic Finnish person. He's extremely anti-Norway. I don't know how he feels about Sweden, frankly. He really did have Earthshock. Okay. Cool, I guess. Alright, this is not bad. He's overloading a lot, though. Forked Lightning is so overload heavy. It always surprises me how much overload's involved in that card. Let's start here. Yes, we have True Silver Champion. This is actually insane. Cool. I dig it. I guess we'll just clear this. Well, look at his combos, guys. I love it. What's Blink Fox's sound supposed to be? I don't know. Waving is freaking out. Guys, I lied. He's not really Finnish. He's Norwegian, and he hates to be called Finnish. He's actually very prideful about his Norwegian heritage, apparently. And his, I know he's very, very, very defensive of his, in particular defensive of his fish tacos. Apparently a Norwegian delicacy. It's the best, finest food they... Oh my god, you're kidding.
Here we go.
I'm gonna play the top decked one just to make him mad, right? Like, just to make him think it mattered. Even though it did not. Greece is the best place for tourism. My coworker's in Greece right now, and my fiance is going to Greece in a month. Everybody's going to Greece except me. So, there you go. Oh my god, he's got an answer for it looks like, but it took a lot of work. He's probably not thrilled about how that went. But I just don't have good plays, you know? Like, I feel like I'm just kind of bleh. Am I gonna Vile Spine a 1-1 here, guys? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I just don't have good plays right now. I don't have anything, like, proactive to do. I'm gonna do it because I can Shadow Step. Some people are gonna be mad at me, and I understand that. It's okay. I'm hoping I can Shadow Step it, though, and if I need to. Like, if he plays Tarum or some big, like, Tyranny or something. What did I say? Oh, we'll just Sap instead. That's good, too. That's good, too. And I'm going to start putting together some damage, because we might actually Leroy soon. And so we'll just go ahead and hit face with this and play the other one, too. And then we can, well, hopefully, again, we can Shadow Step the Vile Spine Slayer, because we have to assume he's going to want to play that Tyrion again, right? We have to assume. We just have to assume. Yeah, there it is. Righteous Protector is sort of annoying, isn't it? We can backstab it to push some more damage. I don't think we have lethal yet, but we're getting very close. In fact, we should do this. So that wasn't going to get to attack anyway. Do we have lethal yet? I don't know. I'm going to have to count here. We have another 10, so we're 2 off right now. We're 2 off. That's okay. Should I do it, though? I don't have a way to do 2 direct damage in the deck right now, though. Only the other Eviscerate. I think I'll hold. I think I'll hold. With Backstab, did I have lethal? No, we only had one extra damage. So we would have been 1 off with the Backstab, right? Close. Very close. Should have thought about it before I went ahead and made that trade with the Tar Creeper, because the Backstab did enable me to push additional damage. Yeah, but we would have been 1 off. Okay, so we still have 10 damage in hand. We have a ton of damage on board. We have the True Silver in hand. He's played 1 Righteous Protector that's real, so he might have another Righteous Protector that's a problem. But hopefully we can just get through that somehow. Oh, Healing Rain is a problem. Jeez. Is it, though? How much do we have still? We have 20 now. Oh my god, we're 1 off again. Right now. That's super annoying. So actually, if I had backstabbed, in hindsight, we would have set up for lethal here, guys. If we'd only known. We didn't know at the time, but we would have set up for lethal. We would have had lethal this turn. So we let's just double count. We have 7, 10, and this is 10 is 20. Now, I don't know that it would have been right to backstab, though, preemptively like that. Like, that would have been... just to squeeze in 1 extra damage, I don't know that that would have been worth it, right? That doesn't seem like that would have been a particularly smart play to me, but it might have been. Do I put him at 1 here? Maybe we go ahead and put him at 1. I do summon him some... Oh, I can't put him at 1. Never mind. We don't put him at 1. We don't do that. We don't do that because we only have 6 mana left. Never mind. I got the stupid Toki Time Tinker. Well, she might be fun, though. She could be fun. Hold out hope. I've seen somebody play her today, like, in a competitive deck, so... like, unranked, you know. Maybe you don't give... Oh, wait. Has he been on Baku deck this whole time? I've been talking about odd cost cards probably this entire time with no regard for their playability. Now that is bad. That's really bad. That's a major problem now. Now I think we lose. I don't... Unless I get the other Eviscerate, I guess. SI puts me 2 damage off here. We might just have to go into top deck mode, guys, and try to stay alive here. Because we're not getting through these taunts. Well, actually, how many taunts can I get through right now? I can actually get through all of them but 1 3-3.
Welcome. Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Oh, I have a decision to make. Am I better off going over the top or trying to push through these taunts to get a Leroy through? I guess we can wait a turn and find out, maybe? Maybe we just wait a turn and find out. Might need this to activate these combos, so I gotta hold. Because now we don't have a second SI, so really only Eviscerate is lethal at this point, isn't it? Let's wait a turn. Let's wait a turn. We should have went for the damage while we had it. Because now we would have killed him. We had SI over the top. He'd be at 1 health and we would have had lethal. But we only had mana. I don't know. The mana didn't line up, so maybe it had to be the turn before. I don't know. I'm not sure. Slothmaster, dude. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, Slothmaster. Appreciate it, Slothmaster, dude. Thanks for hanging out and dropping the sub. That's so nice. That puts us at 615 on the sub count, guys. That's a lot. We're only 10 away from 625 now. That's crazy, guys. Appreciate it, Slothmaster. Enjoy your new emotes. I just have to draw this straight, guys. Let's just seal the deal. Hallucination into Hammer of Wrath, maybe? Noble Sacrifice and Level Up and Light Fuse Stegadude. There's nothing here to help, I'll tell you that. So we're just dead. We don't have it. Maybe he'll think this is eye for an eye. I don't know. It won't matter because he can just attack with the one dude. Level up, he might attack with face or Noble's out. Yeah. I mean, we have outs here, of course, but it's not gonna work. He's not that dumb. I don't think anybody's that dumb. Yeah, I think we had 2 chances to win there, and I didn't take it. I think I've learned a valuable lesson there. To push sometimes. Just push for it. Like, go for it. I think you just gotta go sometimes. I'm playing one more game of this deck. One more game. One more game. Shadow Step is lethal too. Yep, you're right. Shadow Step would have been good as well for the SI. So we had 2 outs, I guess, out of probably 15 cards left, I guess. I don't know if Tess was an out, but no, Tess probably wouldn't have been an out. We only like had weapons and minions and stuff, so Tess wouldn't have done the job either. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I don't know if we got this. Yeah, one more game. Then I'm gonna take a 30-second break to go pee, and I'm gonna go say bye to the fiance before she leaves for work real fast, and then we'll play some Rush Warrior. No rush to get there though. Regis, what do you think the new meta will be? I think Paladin, Warlock, and Hunter are the big 3 right now, but we'll see. I'm a wild player. I have all legendaries. I still regret crafting Dustwood Aviana. It's so bad. What were they thinking? Help me with PTSD, please. I can't help you, man. I gave her a bad rating and said she wouldn't be played, so I put out my rankings before the expansion and very explicitly told people not to craft cards early, so I did my best to prevent people from making mistakes, but I can't help you, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe you didn't craft her. Did you say? Yeah, you did say you crafted her. I'm sorry, man. I'll try to make her work still, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I shudder when I remember Shudder Walk. Well, don't look at my emotes then that I'm about to drop. Boom. Shudder walked. Shudder walked. The Witchwood Invitational looked like it was set up. What do you mean set up, Puck? I didn't get a chance to watch any, obviously, so I don't even have a clue what that might mean. I'm curious what that is suggesting. don't get to Shadow Step SI, but I would love to. Well, I guess if this lived, I technically could, but I wouldn't feel too great about it. Well, actually I might, because it'd be a good heal and a board clear. If this lives the turn, I might Shadow Step it and SI.
Aha!
Whoa. Oh my god. I can't Shadow Step the SI itself, though. Well, I could actually now, too. But I couldn't play both unless I get a backstab. Backstab off the top. Oh, boy! Oh, boy. That's good. That's a good turn. Do I even want to, though? I don't think I need to yet. I'm still thinking about Shadow Step in the Tar Creeper. I'm going to Shadow Step the freaking Tar Creeper, guys. Give it taunt again. I don't care what you say. I think it's better. It's, hitting this doesn't really stop any damage, right? Maybe it stops like 1 damage, but that heals me for 5, potentially. Get that heal out there. I love this turn. What an exciting turn. That was fun. Okay, that's pretty weak. Oh, that's kind of good. Well, not yet, though. Not yet that good. Do I ever cold blood this just to make it hurt when he attacks into it? I think I got a weapon though, don't I? Let's see what Blink Fox gets us here. Stitch Tracker, okay, not too helpful. Interesting that he didn't attack with anything. Now I know that this still isn't dead to the weapon. We might be able to kill him before he kills us here at this rate. Like, he's got some awkward stuff happening. We have 7, 8 damage available. There's 6 in hand. But, like, what does he do if I just South Sea and Cold Blood? How does he beat that? Tracking. Oh, my God. He's going for damage, I'm sure. What is this going to be? Another tracking. Oh, my God. His hand. His hand. You think he has Unleashed the Hounds? Like, do I need to respect that and not... I don't think I can ever Cold Blood this. I'd like to, because it's taunted and he might have to attack it multiple times. But I don't know that that's ever going to happen, so I don't think we can risk that too much. Let's see, how much mana do I want to have here? 5. I can re-weapon next turn, so that's fine. I'll just go ahead and do this, see what we get, if it's anything relevant. Yeah, new taunts might actually help. I kind of want to get the Firefly, because I can play it this turn, but new taunts can definitely make a difference, so... I'm a little scared of Unleash the Hounds. I don't know if they run it or not. I doubt they do, though. I don't think they run it. Do they run it, guys? Does this deck run... he can, because he's Baku, but I don't know if they do or not. And I guess we'll find out. If he's Unleashing the Hounds, he has to trade or he'll die next turn, so maybe it's fine if he does that. Love the art, love the name. Yeah, Blink Fox is a cool card. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Mage Old Dessert says, I swapped to hand druid after playing 11 aggro decks and immediately played against Cube Lock. I hate the switching decks for the situation is basically never good. That does seem to happen a lot. I still believe it's, it has to be happenstance. I can't believe it's a thing that's like coded into the game or anything, but cool. Nice. That was really cool. I think he really screwed up by not trading into that Tar Creeper the first turn. I don't know if he was planning to hit like a kill command or something, but he needed to maximize his mana and his tempo every single turn, and sitting on that weapon for a turn basically just stalled him out. It really hurt him a lot, like a ton. And there you have it. That was the Dog Tess Greymane Tempo Rogue. I thought it was a really cool deck. We had some amazing moments there. That was super fun. And some great lethal opportunities. It seemed to play well. I'm sure this could get refined into a tighter list down the road, but a great start here from Dog. A cool, fun deck to play. I'm going to be playing this one some more, I know, because I think Tess Greymane is one of the most fun cards we've ever seen in Hearthstone, and I can't wait to play her more. That said, if you guys have thoughts, comments, questions on this deck, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.